Namaste everyone, welcome. My name is ID and here I would love to share the practice 10-minute yoga flow that you can do anywhere and anytime at your home base. So let's start with warming up our body. It's very simple. You can come into a tabletop position, widening your feet about hip distance apart. Ground your arms down, point your toes this time and sink the hip down all the way down to the ground. Come into your child pose on the first one. Take about 2 or 3 breaths. This is really nice, grounding ourselves. Taking a really nice deep breath here. And ground the palms firmly down to the floor, to the ground. Rise up into your tabletop position. And let the hips sink down all the way. Press the top of the feet a little bit and lift the chest up all the way. So you're stretching the front side of our body. Back end. Sink the hip down again all the way down to the floor into your child pose. Continuing that movement. So you inhale, rise up. And exhale, you're lowering down, opening up your chest. Maybe look up if your neck feels okay. Otherwise, keep the neck into a neutral position. Sink down all the way, forehead drop down to the ground. Inhale, rise up, all the way up. And exhale, come back up into the cobra pose. And then come back into your tabletop. Curl the toes and press up into your downward facing dog. You can bend the right knee straight to your left heel and switch to the other side. You're pushing your arm and your feet down to the ground. We're not leaning into them, but we're pushing it up so your tail can be really nice and lift it up toward the ceiling. So side to side a few times, get really nice, stretching the body. And then from here, straight your leg if that's accessible for you. Otherwise, you can still bend the knees. Straight the leg, taking about 1 deep breath, feeling the ground, feeling grounding down to the floor. And then from here, feet together, reaching your left leg up to the sky, to the ceiling, and then bend the left knees over to the right, look over toward the right armpit, and at the same time, you're pressing your chest close into your right knees. This is really nice with a hip opening. Straight up, and hugging the left knees in, close into your nose, round the back. Extend all the way up again. Extending, reaching, and step between the hands. Lowering your right knees down to the floor. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Arms open like in a cactus here. Take a deep breath, you lift the chest up. And exhale, you round, pushing the elbows into the front. Same movement, you lift the chest up, open. And exhale, you're bringing the elbows into the front. One more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Lowering down to the floor. Place the hand, lift the back knees off. Step your left leg back into your downward facing dog. Now bringing your left feet in the middle a little bit. Ground the left feet, extending your right leg up. Bend your right knees, look to the right armpit. Keep the hip in a really nice open here. Chest turning down toward the floor. Straight up and hug the knees in, close into your nose, round the back. Inhale, extend, reaching it up all the way. And step between the hand mindfully. Lowering your left knees down. Reach your arms all the way up. Opening the arms like in a cactus, like in a box. Lift the heart up all the way. And softly closing the both elbows. Again, opening up, big breath in. Exhale, big breath out. One more big breath. And exhale. Lower down to the ground. Lift the back knees off. Step your right leg into your downward facing dog. Look between the heel, taking about 4 or 3 breaths here. It's really feeling the posture, staying grounded down to the floor. Shoulder away from the ear and the head get really heavy down to the ground. Breathe in and breathing out. Inhalation again and exhalation. Now bending the knees in, look forward and walk your feet into the front. Hand into your shin or your knees, taking in a halfway lift, you're lengthening the spine. Make sure the spine get really nice and tall. Exhale, letting the poor head drop down to the ground. Ground your feet, arms out, opening the arms over the head, palms together over the head, and placing the hand back into the front side of the heart. Let's do the flow about 1 or 2 rounds into this gentle movement. So step into the front side of the mat if you're already there. Ground your feet, arms out like in a little T, put the wings out, look up. Exhale, swan dive, fold. Hand to the shin or your knees, halfway left, lengthening the spine. Exhale, letting the poor head drop. Right leg back, keep the back leg straight, and reach your arms all the way up. Opening the arm, hip square, 1 or 2 breaths here, inhale. Exhalation. Shoulder blade back and down. Exhale, hand down to the ground, step back into your downward facing dog. Lowering your knees down to the ground. Lean forward, chest and chin down to the earth. Press the arm, hip down, press the top of the feet, and rise up into your cobra. Curl the toes, press up back into your downward facing dog. Bring your left leg in the middle, extending your right leg up. Step between the hand, all the way forward. Reach your arms all the way up into the high lunge this time. Now connect the movement, you're opening your chest open like a really nice cactus. And exhale, bring the elbows into the front. Same movement, you're opening it out, extending your chest open, and hug the elbows into the front. 1 more big breath in, and big breath out. Lowering down to the floor, step the back leg in the front, forehead drop down to the ground. Inhale, put the arms out, reach your arms all the way up. Hand back into the center. Let's do that the other side. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Now make it like in a flow. Exhale. Halfway, lengthening spine. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Left leg step back. Reach your arms all the way up. High lunge. Hand down to the ground. Send back, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor. Lean forward, chest chin down. Hip lower down. Lift the chest up all the way. Roll back into your downward facing dog. Send your left leg all the way back. Step between the hands. Keep the back leg straight, reach your arms all the way up. Put the arms out like in a cactus, opening chest and closing the elbows. 2 more, breathe in and exhale. 1 more time and exhale. Lower down to the ground, step the back leg in the front, forehead drop down, out. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up, hand back into the center. Same movement the other side. Inhaling, reach your arms all the way up. Exhaling, swan dive down. Inhaling halfway. Exhale all the way down. Right leg step back. Reach your arms all the way up. High lunge. Hand down to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor. Lean forward, chest chin down. Inhaling, cobra, low, middle, or high one. Roll back, downward facing dog. Right leg reaching up to the ceiling. Step between the hands. Inhale, arms up all the way, opening arm like cactus, and hugging. Chest open, and hug. Last one. And exhale, lower down, step the back leg in the front, forehead dropping down. Same movement, arms out all the way, hand back to the center. Last side, breathing in, and breathing out. Halfway inhale, exhale, pull all the way down. Left leg step back, reach your arms all the way up. And exhale, hand down, step back, downward facing dog. Knees down to the ground, chest chin down. Inhaling up, cobra. Roll back, downward facing dog. Left leg up. Step between the hand. Rise your arms all the way, open the arms like in a cactus. Lift the heart up and close the elbows. 2 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Last one. And exhale. Lower your hand down. Step back into your downward facing dog. 2 or 3 breaths here. 1. Exhalation. 2. And exhalation. Lower your knees down to the floor. Take down into your child pose. Take a moment to rest for about 1 minute or so. As you need it to your body, breathe in and breathe out. Take your time here, listening to your own body. There you are. Have a 10-minute yoga practice that you can do anywhere. Thank you very much. Namaste.